Welcome to video 2, Locating a Home to Buy. I will assume at this point you have determined or at least narrowed down the specific areas or neighborhoods that you'd like to buy a home in, as well as knowing what price point you prefer to stay in. So let's discuss some specific ways to locate your next home. One way is to contact homeowners that are actively trying to sell a home. This would be FSBO or for sale by owner home sellers. You can find these sellers on sites like Zillow, Craigslist, or other FSBO sites. You may be asking, but Ben, I thought you indicated it wouldn't be beneficial to contact homeowners that are actively trying to sell their house. Although that would typically be what I would recommend, there are specific FSBO sellers that may be worth contacting. Sellers that have had their house listed for 60 days or more would be better to contact than those listed for less time. A quick phone call to these sellers will also allow you to find out if the seller has already moved, which should indicate more motivation than if they are still living in the house. One way that an agent should be able to assist you with your home search is to provide expired or canceled listings for you. Sometimes sellers will decide not to sell if their listing expires, but most times the seller still has an interest in selling, which could provide you an opportunity to buy at a much better price than when it was listed and active on the market. Although your agent can contact the agent that had listed the now off-market listing, it would be best for you to contact the seller directly. If you have specific neighborhoods or areas that you want to buy a home in, you are able to target those specific areas by sending letters or postcards through the U.S. Post Office by services like EDDM, which stands for Every Door Direct Mail. This service will deliver a mail piece to every address on a specific mail route. Or you can upload the copy for a postcard to services like clicktomail.com, and they will send your mail to EDDM routes or specific lists that you upload to their service. Let's talk a little bit about list generation. Creating and mailing or contacting the homeowners on a list that you create with very specific criteria may be a great way to find your next home. Depending on your county government, you may be able to generate or purchase lists of homes in specific geographic areas from the county assessor or treasurer's office. You may even be able to create very specific lists, such as ranch houses with walkout basements or rural 2 to 5 acre acreages. Or you may be able to generate a list of out-of-area owners that may have a higher likelihood of wanting or willing to sell than owner occupants. You can contact list services like InfoUSA. By contacting a list services company, you may be able to create and purchase a list of homeowners in a specific geographic area with more specific criteria that may have a higher likelihood that are wanting or considering selling their house. Driving a neighborhood. A more direct way to see if homeowners in a specific area or neighborhood are interested in selling their house is to just go door to door and ask the homeowners if they or anyone they know is considering selling their house. If someone isn't home, you can leave a post-it note, flyer, or something similar with a handwritten note asking the homeowner to contact you if they or anyone they know may have an interest in selling. Although it may take more time, making any of these items such as letters, postcards, flyers, etc. more personal will increase your chances of getting a response from the homeowners. Finally, no matter which way or ways you utilize to contact homeowners, when you talk to one that indicates any interest in selling, or especially homeowners that are actively trying to sell, like for sale by owners, you will definitely want to follow up with those homeowners multiple times. Okay, we've discussed a few different ways to locate your first or next home. In the next video, we will discuss how to create an offer or proposal to a home seller and some basics on negotiating with the seller.